Hi team, I'm going to start a REXX module training from first week of June, that is from June 6th, 2023 at 9 p.m. That is the evening time, IST, Indian time. So if you need more details after explaining the table of content and other details, you can reach out to me on this particular number. So the session flow and the duration of the REXX training. As I said, REXX training will be, from 6th June, that is next month, first week at 9 p.m. Daily 1 hour, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the duration of the training, it goes for 15 days plus. Okay, 15 days plus duration, you can say around 20 hours duration. We have a combination of instructor-led live session, virtual, and there are few bonus videos also you are going to get as part of REXX module training. So what we are going to cover in REXX module training? So we are going to start the content from the scratch. Even if you don't know about REXX before, you are good to attend this training. But only one condition here to attend the training. So you should know a minimum JCL. Okay, you should know minimum JCL. You should know about mainframe basics. Okay, so if you are a mainframe tester, you can attend this particular REXX module training, or if you are a developer or an operator, mainframe operator or scheduler. So irrespective of the role, anyone can attend this REXX module training. So I can say this module has automation on mainframe using REXX. So what does mean? We can create the automation tools to minimize repetitive task or manual task, the things which you are doing manually. If you want to reduce manual efforts, if you want to save the time, we can create the automation tools. So if you take any technology, there are some automation tools to minimize the manual efforts, manual work. So here in mainframe, we have a REXX module to do that. So we have a REXX module to do that. We have a REXX module to do that. So let me go through the content. What are the topics I am going to cover in this particular training? You will get an idea. So you can see my YouTube channel under REXX playlist. I have uploaded previous class demos, how the training goes in detail. I explain same thing even in this training also, only one difference, the date. So only one difference is a date. So let me go through the table of content so that you will understand exactly what I am going to cover in this automation on mainframe using REXX, or we can call as a REXX module. So first we are going to start with the introduction to REXX, and before I go through the topics team, it is very important, and what I do, right, I'll try to explain everything practically. So very rarely I will go through the theoretical points. So I am not the person who teach theory content. Okay, my maximum time, if you take a 15 hours or 20 hours at duration training, out of 28 hours timing, I'll spend 18 hours only on server, which means that in a day I'll take 60 minutes time, right? 60 minutes training. So 50 minutes out of 60 minutes, 50 minutes I'll spend on server. So by showing the examples with different flavors, different variations. So I'll try to do everything on the server. So you will get a good practical knowledge in this particular training. Okay. So I'll explain, at the end of this training where you are going to stand. That are all the things I'll explain. First, So we will see basics, what is a REXX, features of REXX, then after how to write a REXX program, and there are different ways to execute the REXX program. There are different ways to execute the REXX program. Like you can execute the REXX program through JCL. You can execute the REXX program without JCL. That is called foreground and background. That also I'll explain. Then after, when you are writing the REXX program, what are the rules? What are the best practices which you should follow? Okay, there are few statements which you are not supposed to do it. Like when you're writing a JCL, there are some rules. When you're writing a COBOL program, there are some rules. So how you have to follow the no, the rules in REXX. So after that, we will be discussing, if conditional statements and different types of operators and loops. So any programming language you take, these conditional statements, if condition, switch case, that is evaluate in COBOL. Here we use a select operators, relational operators, logical operators, concatenation, arithmetic operators. So all of them we are going to see in our training. And we have multiple built-in functions and system supplied functions, how to debug the REXX program through or using trace keyword. After that, after discussing all basics, whatever I listed out, right, that is till 12th topic. So I call them as a subroutine basics, REXX basics. Once we are done, we can start discussing about file handling in REXX. So how to read the data from sequential file, how to read the data from member of the PDS, and how we can create a PS or PDS file, different ways of creating the sequential file, then how we can copy the data from one file to another file in the form of reports, and how we can rename and delete the files. So once I'm done with the file handling concept, in between I'll be explaining I'll be giving few assignments, and I'll explain four automation tools. Okay, so I'll explain four automation tools, how to create the tools, so while I'm creating the tools, you will understand approach, what is the approach to create the automation tools. So what is the starting point, what are the challenges you face, okay, so where you stuck when you're working on the automation tool, all the best practices, okay, all the challenges you will come to know when I am writing the tool in front of you. So one more year team, I don't show existing programs, I will write from the starting, from first character onwards, okay. So I'm not the person who use existing programs to show and give this explanation. Always I will start writing the program from the scratch, okay. So there nothing to worry about it. So we have a macros, okay. With the help of macros, we can create customized shortcut commands, like how we have in mainframe save command, find command, change command, okay, auto save on, how we have the commands. Similarly, we have a command C. We can develop customized commands also using macros. And we will see how to process the spool data, and how to connect to the DB2 overview and introduction to ISPF panel. Then after, we are going to create a two shortcut automation tools. So overall 5 to 6 automation tools you are able to, I'm going to create in this particular training. So at the end of the training team, you will be, once you complete the training with the practice, okay, it's very, very important practicing. If you don't practice, there is no point of attending the training, because if you are doing practice, if you are doing assignment, I mean hands-on and assignments, then you learn a lot of things. So you can understand REXX programs very easy, because it's a very, very, very easy. Okay, if you are not expert in programming knowledge, still you guys can attend REXX programming, because that is not a problem. It is not a complex language. It is not a more syntactical based language. It is very easy and understandable language. If you see any article in Google, they would have said the same, that REXX is easy to understand, to write the programs. Hence, if you practice, just attend my trainings, practice what I am teaching, do the assignments which I am giving. After that, you take yourself some as a challenge, create few automation tools, like, apart from the tools which I am explaining, you can take 5 to 10 tools from me requirements. You create, you can create the tools for, you can create the code for those requirements. By that, you will get enough, I'm saying it's not intermediate level. You will get a good amount of knowledge, practice, so that when you are attending the interviews or in your project, you can think about some automation. You can create automation tools. You can present the automation to your manager, your team, supervisor, and get the promotion, get good impression about your work. So these are all the benefits of REXX training if you attend. Okay. So nowadays in everywhere they are asking the REXX. As I said, you no need to trust me. Go on Google, see the mainframe openings. So most some of the openings are asking REXX. So, but if you are having experience more than 8 and 7 years, you should know REXX, at least knowledge. You should have knowledge. So that is always be an advantage. Okay, team. So that is all about the training flow, how it goes, the topics, what we are going to discuss. So as I said, we are going to start from next month, first week at 9 p.m. daily, 1 hour, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So this will be the last batch for the next 3 months. So I don't conduct the REX training, frequently. So occasionally I will conduct REX module training. So once I complete this REX module training, I'll be starting mainframe end-to-end technology training at the same time. Once I complete REX module training, then after this in the same slot, I'll start mainframe end-to-end. So that takes for me to complete 3 months. That it takes 3 months for me to complete. So next to 3 to 6 months, I may not able to start REX module training. So if you get the time, if you have the time, you can attend REX module training. So if you need more clarity, if you have more doubts, you can ping me on WhatsApp on the given number. That is 79977745085. That's all for this particular video, team. So thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe.